What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Had to jump on real fast, man. Dan Hurley gave up 20 million. Dan Hurley gave up 20 million. Guys, it just got announced that Dan Hurley signed a 6-year, $50 million deal to stay with UConn when he was offered a 6-year, $70 million deal to come coach the Lakers. Guys, and I think UConn was strategic on when they offered this. Everybody saw Bronny's debut. He didn't play the second game. He's scheduled to play again in a couple days. He didn't play the second game because of his knee swelling. Trace swelling is what they called it. But guys, how bad is it to deal with Lebron and Bronny that you give up $20 million? Granted, now he had some incentives and stuff like that UConn put in there. But you gave up $20 million to go back to Connecticut. Taxes are relatively the same at that point. Both of those states are very high tax states out between Connecticut and California. But $20 million extra wasn't enough for you to put up with LeBron and Bronny? So is Dan Hurley saying, I don't want to deal with it? Or is Bronny and LeBron that bad now? Are the Lakers even committed to winning? Right? Because at the end of the day, if you give up $20 million, so same amount of years, $20 million less, guys, how bad is LeBron at this point? And how bad is Bronny? Because clearly they told Dan Hurley that they were going to draft Bronny. Dan Hurley knew they were going to sign LeBron to the max. Dan Hurley knew LeBron wasn't going anywhere. Basically, you stuck with what we have, and we need you to try to go win with that, all while being controlled by LeBron. And a $20 million premium was not worth it. Guys, I don't know if this is going to be bad for the Lakers or not this year. But, man, based on what I saw with Bronny, based on what you're seeing so far with the Lakers in the Summer League, you're not seeing any type of talent per se. And granted, guys, it's early in the Summer League, so I know some of y'all are going to be like, hey, man, it's early, give it time. But who's giving up $20 million to not deal with LeBron? Arguably one of the best players of our generation, in the discussion for the GOAT. And a guy decides to take $20 million less to not coach you and to coach your son. Clearly right now, I don't know if this is about legacy. I don't know if LeBron really doesn't care about championships anymore. But Dan Hurley said, no, I don't want to coach LeBron and Bronny. I'm going to go back to college with a lot more rules and regulations. Instead of staying out of LA, great weather, legacy team, on TV every night. He gave that up because he didn't want to deal with LeBron and Bronny. And I'm saying that allegedly, guys. But you're giving up $20 million? I don't care who you are. If you're working a job and one job is offering you $20 million more than the other job, more than likely you're going to take the job that's paying you $20 million more and put up with any headache. Put up with that pound of flesh they're going to take. But clearly this ain't Dan. Dan Hurley wouldn't have had any say-so. And that's why he gave up the $20 million. This is why J.J. Redick must have taken the job, because he's fine with LeBron running the show. He's fine with being told you got to draft Bronny. Because now the Lakers have a spot on their team that does no good to the coach. Which is why Dan Hurley is saying, I'm gonna go back to Connecticut and win a third championship possibly, rather than staying here and being told what to do by LeBron, and when it goes bad, you stuck with Bronny and you being blamed for all the things that can go bad. Guys, it's going to be a rough year for the Lakers. Dan Hurley, literally, I guarantee you he made that announcement after watching Bronny's debut, because he didn't want to have anything to do with that. And LeBron is saying Bronny don't care about the haters. He don't care about the criticism. Maybe Bronny should, because I hate when people who shouldn't be there in the first place, from a performance standpoint. He should be there from his daddy's legacy, but he shouldn't be there from his performance alone. If he don't care about the haters and the critics, you got a problem. He don't need to be going home playing video games, LeBron. That man need to be going home and working on his game. Hire him a trainer, hire him a coach, call somebody, because what we saw on his initial game, that's why Dan Hurley gave up $20 million to go back to UConn in those brutal winters instead of staying out in sunny Southern California, guys. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about Dan Hurley taking $20 million less so that he didn't have to deal with LeBron and Bronny. Jeff crazy or was Jeff voting something, man? Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, and until next time, we gonna holler.